Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to. Thank you. Good morning, or good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to G. Ken Adams Field, the home of Eden Bomber Baseball. Our BBC game today features the guests on the scoreboard, the Holgate Tigers versus our own Eden Bombers. Let's meet the teams. First for Holgate, non-starters. Number 17, Brock Veerhoff. Number 9, Izzy Resendez. Number 55, Matt Veerhoff. Now your starting lineup for the Tigers. Leading off, right fielder, number 26, Grady Hoffer. Batting second to shortstop, number 23, Zach Becker. Batting third, first baseman, number 21, Austin Medina. Batting fourth, doing the pitching, number 18, Vincent Peck. Batting fifth, third baseman, number 54, Isaiah Martinez. Batting sixth, center fielder, number 15, Matt Healy. Batting seventh and doing the catching is number 11, Holden Hartman. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 12, Wyan Stolnicker. And batting ninth, second baseman, number 6, Wyatt Meyer. The Tigers are coached by Tim Kelly and Matt Westrick. And now for our own Bombers, non-starters. Number 2, Bruno Santonia. Number 7, Jackson Klinger. Number 9, Zane Oberlin. Number 12, Wyatt Wheeler. Number 13, Gage Cisneros. Number 22, Caden Teal. And number 25, Zane Stahl. And now for your starting lineup. Leading off, center fielder, number 8, Max Radebaugh. Batting second, shortstop, number 20, Christian Owens. Batting third and doing the pitching, number 10, Kyler Sapp. Batting fourth, DH, number 4, Braden Worley. He's batting for the first baseman, number 14, Lane Brandt. Batting fifth, third baseman, number 3, Corbin Chrisman. Batting sixth is the left fielder, number 5, Corbin Olds. Batting seventh and doing the catching, number 27, Caden Stantz. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 24, Parker Moyer. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 11, Carter Stanky. The head coach for the Bombers is Brian Moore. He's assisted by Nate Garza, Chad Leibensparger, and Tanner Sanders. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America, will you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Our umpires for today's game are Chad Donsbach and Chris Dombaziki. Welcome to Eden, gentlemen.
Beautiful day for baseball here at G. Ken Adams Field. A little bit windy, but nonetheless beautiful. It rained quite a bit today, but just thankful we're able to get this game in here today. as the Bombers are playing host to the Holgate Tigers in their last BBC matchup, league matchup of the year. They pick up some other BBC teams later on, but this is the last one that counts for the league. Coming into this one, the Bombers are 7-6 overall, 5-1 in the BBC, currently sitting in second, just behind Montpelier, who is 5-0. So really hoping Montpelier messes up somewhere for the Bombers to have a chance at winning the league this year. Holgate comes in at 3-8 overall, 2-3 in the BBC. They find themselves in 6th place. Some of their key wins on the year were against Tenora, North Central, and Stryker. Those were their only 3 wins. And they did lose to Hilltop, Montpelier, and Pettysville so far this season. So the players taking their last few warm-up throws here, and we'll be back as soon as they are ready to go.
Leading off for Holgate in the top of the first, the right fielder, number 26, Grady Hoffer.
So Kyler Sapp getting the start today for the Bombers. He's went 20 in 3rd innings so far this year. He's been pretty exceptional. He's got 1-2 record, but he pitched a great game as that one's in there for strike 1 against Montpelier, who is probably the best team the Bombers have played so far this year. His ERA is at a 2.41 as he gets another swing and a miss there. Really been the number 1 guy for the Bombers so far as head coach Brian Moore turns to him in this league matchup here today. Quickly ahead, 0-2. That one's just a bit outside. Good location for that one. If you're Sapp, you don't want to give him anything to hit on an 0-2. He rocks and fires with a breaking ball. Misses just a little bit outside. It'll even at 2-2. Wind blowing a little bit from right to left. Around 15 to 20 miles per hour today might become a factor. As Sapp fires just a bit low, count will go full. Wind definitely a bigger factor on Tuesday's game as it was blowing out to center field. That one's popped up, out back behind us, foul. Definitely can get some strong gust. Anything hit high up in the air might be a problem today. Nice and warm. Sapp's payoff pitch again. That one's hammered into center field. Rate ball going back. He's not going to be able to get there in time as that one skips off the wall. As Hoffer's going to be into second, he'll hold up there as the throw comes in. That one was hammered. I mean, that one hopped the Bombers sign out in center field. Yeah, definitely would have been a home run Tuesday with that wind blowing out. A little right to left action kind of kept it in today. Great leadoff at bat for Grady Hoffer.
Shortstop, number 23, Zach Becker.
He saw 6 or 7 pitches there and hammered that one to the wall. So now it'll be Becker climbing in with a runner on second here in the top of the first. That one's grounded towards short. Christian Owens gloves it. Takes his time throwing. Not going to be in time over there at first. Owens didn't really have a sense of urgency on that one as it was kind of a slow roller, fielded it no problem, but could not make the throw in time. So the first 2 men are aboard for the Tigers.
Now batting first baseman, number 21, Austin Medina.
We'll have Hoffer standing on third, Becker on first. Bombers looking for their first out here in this one. That will probably be scored as an infield hit, As Sapp fires now. That one grounded toward Corbin Chrisman at third, but rolling foul. Interesting to see. Becker had a sizable lead over there at second. Didn't really take off until contact was made. So it'll be 0-1 here on Medina. Sapp checking the runner at first. Now comes set and fires. The runner takes off. Ball hammered into center field again. Radeball, good jump on it. He'll make the catch, but that one's deep enough that Hoffer's going to score no problem. Tigers take an early 1-0 lead here in the first.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 18, Vincent Peck.
And again, that ball was hammered out there, but Radeball got a good jump on it. Didn't get back quite as far. Nonetheless, Tigers score on that one. So there'll be one away here for Peck, the cleanup man for the Tigers. Sapp misses just a little bit outside, ball one. Bombers need to win this one to stay alive in the BBC race. Cut on and miss there is Peck. It'll be 1-1. Good fastball from Sapp. Short lead at first. Not really looking like he's going to run over there. Sapp deals. That one's hammered in between second and first. Peck with a base hit. Medina rounds second but holds up as they get the throw in. So he's going to be held at second. Great hard hit ball there. No chance for anyone to field that one.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 54, Isaiah Martinez.
So the Tigers' bats have really come alive here early in this one. They lead at 1-0. 3 hits already and a sacrifice fly. Putting the ball in play is what they're doing, as they've got runners on first and second. Sapp fires a little low. Ball one. That's what you want if you're Holgate, though. Get off to a good hot start here in the first inning. That one's hammered foul over the Bomber dugout. It'll be 1-2. Thought we might see a pickoff play there as the runner had a sizable lead. Christian Owens, the shortstop, was ranging in behind him. Kyler Sapp decided to go towards the plate with that one. That one misses, a little outside, ball two. Martinez awaits the 2-1. In the dirt, the runner takes off. Stance can't field it clean. He throws it to second now. And he's safe. Runner got a little bit past the bag there. A little delayed steal by Peck. Didn't pick up on the throw down in the dirt. Almost got thrown out at second. So nonetheless, there'll be runners on second and third. One away. 3-1 count on Martinez. That one misses high, ball four. It's Matt Healy. So now Matt Healy up to bat with the bases loaded, one away, top of the first inning. That one's hit back foul. Holgate already jumped out to a 1-0 lead.
The batter, number 10, center fielder, Matt Healy.
Sapp coming set now from the stretch. Squares the bunt. Great bunt down the right side line. Sapp's not going to have a great throw, but he gets the out nonetheless. Run will score. Great job by Kyler Sapp to field his position, but even better bunt there by Healy. I mean, he put that right where it needed to be. Honestly surprised he did end up getting thrown out at first.
Now batting the catcher, number 11, Holden Hartman.
Kyler Sapp had to come off the mound to field that and kind of throw over the top of Healy as he was running to first. Great play by Kyler there. So it'll be 2-0 Tigers here in the top of the first inning. That one's in there, called strike one. Runners on second and third. So that misses high, 1-1. Just great offensive performance by the Holgate Tigers so far. Early in this one, there's 2 outs. As Sapp steadies. Foul tip there. Be strike 2. As now Chad Donsbach, the home plate umpire, calls time to clean off the plate. So couple good hard hits by the Tigers, 3 hits on the scoreboard now. Great sac fly and a sacrifice bunt. The reason they are leading this one 2-0 in the top of the first inning. As Kyler Sapp stares down Holden Hartman now at the plate. Good breaking ball there. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Stance the toss down to first, and he retires. Holden Hartman, but great offense by the Tigers to put 2 across the plate here. They lead it as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Quick look at the Bombers' schedule coming up. We've host Fairview tomorrow at 5 p.m. We will be streaming that game. As well as on Tuesday, we play host to the Swanton Bulldogs. Thursday, Camden Redhawks come to town and finish out the week. We will play Wassee on Friday and then at Edgerton on Saturday. That one a rescheduled game from a rainout earlier this season. So be sure to join us tomorrow night for the stream as well as the home games coming up next week. Hopefully Holgate works a little faster in between innings or we'll be here all night. Still taking warm-up pitches here. As finally we see the throw down. Should be ready to go for the Bombers' leadoff man, Max Radeball.
Leading off for Eden. From the bottom of the first, the center fielder, number 8, Max Radeball.
Radeball been excellent out of this leadoff position so far this season, batting a .469, good enough for third best in today's lineup. So that speaks greatly about the Bomber offense so far this year. So he's really digging in. That rain today has to have had an effect on the field, as it looks pretty wet still, but glad to just be playing here today. As that one's in there, called strike one. It'll go to 1-1. As Vincent Peck fires, a little low in the dirt, ball 2. That red clay type soil of the infield definitely sticks to your cleats on a day like today. Beautiful weather, but it rained most of the afternoon. It's going to be a factor in this one. So Radeball takes ball 3. Good lead off at bat so far. He waits the 3-1 from Vincent Peck. As that's ball 4. He'll be on his way to first base. Leadoff man is aboard for the Bombers. Again, Chad Donsbach.
Number 20, the shortstop, Christian Owens.
And the home plate umpire has to call time, clear off the plate. Just speaks on the field conditions we are seeing here today. So Max Radeball stands on first, always a threat to swipe a bag here. Curious to see what the call will be early in this one. As Bombers are behind 2-0, we're in the bottom of the first inning. As Christian Owens now trying to get that batter's box, just get some kind of grip there with his feet. So he'll settle in now. Good lead by Radeball at first. Owens squares to bunt, but the throw over to first, not in time to get Radeball. Haven't seen too many bunts from Owens so far this year. Got another sign from head coach Brian Moore as Radeball gets another sizable lead at first. As he swings away now, hammers that one high into right field. Coming on. Can't get there in time after the diving attempt. The throw to second. Got him in time. Radeball out at second. Great defensive play out there by Grady Hoffer. Radeball was kind of hung up there waiting to see if he would make the catch. It was playable.
Now batting number 10, the pitcher, Kyler Sapp.
Hoffer made a diving attempt, came off the glove, and Radeball just could not get to second in time. Great throw by the right fielder to get the first out of the inning. So it'll be Kyler Sapp with Owens on first, throw over, walks back safely. Kyler Sapp leading the team, batting an even .500 on the year. As he watches ball 1 in the dirt. Bombers just kind of an unfortunate play there. Otherwise, they might have 2 men aboard here for Sapp. As he watches strike 1 called 1-1. And wind definitely going to be a factor today, as it has been most of our home games this year. Another throw over sends Owens diving back in time. Zach Becker definitely playing in the grass. Haven't seen Sapp square to bunt yet with 1 out. Defense ready nonetheless. Hammers that one up the middle. There he's going to be aboard with a single, advancing Owens to second. One got in between short and second base. Hard hit ball will add to Kyler Sapp's great batting average so far.
The batter, designated hitter, number 4, Braden Worley.
Braden Worley, the batter with great home run here on Tuesday. Definitely benefited from that wind. Not sure he'll be able to put that ball out into center tonight as he watches the ball a little outside for ball one. Again, you see Kyler Sapp over there at first brushing the dirt around, trying to get some kind of traction if he needs to take off in a hurry. As Worley watches one down the middle, 1-1. Might be a factor, especially for the runners trying to take off in that clay. Worley watches one high, 2-1. Christian Owens on second, Sapp on first as the Bombers try to cut into this 2-0 lead Holgate built in the top of the first. As Worley watches another one just a bit outside. He'll be ahead here, 3-1. I think the way he's been hitting, he's got a green light here. He's done very well in the designated hitter spot, batting for a couple different Bombers so far this year. So he does swing away there on a breaking ball. Now the count will go to full. I think if he puts something in the outfield here, Christian Owens has a decent chance to score. Good speed out there as he stands at second. Second baseman creeping in, and he clears away. Worley swing and miss. He's down on strikes. So it'll be two-way now as the ball escapes out to second.
Third baseman, number 3, Corbin Chrisman.
Now Corbin Chrisman gets a chance with 2 outs. Try to get one of these runs in here. Peck steadies and fires. Chrisman watches called strike 1. Want to see your top of the order produce at least one run here if you're the Bombers. As Christian Owens takes off to second, but that'll be a foul ball. Takes off to third, sorry. But Chrisman fouls that one off. I think Owens just timed up Vincent Peck there, the pitcher, was able to get a great jump. Take off toward third. Middle infield might be cognizant of that, not let him get such a big lead. As Corbin Chrisman watches called third strike. Bombers strand 2. They fall behind 2-0.
1 inning. Holgate 2, Eden 0.
See if Holgate can continue their great offense they had in the first inning, as we'll be back in 30 seconds for the top of the second inning here from G. Ken Adams Field.
Leading off for the Tigers. In the top of the second, the left fielder, number 12, Wyand Stolnicker.
So the number 8 hitter climbs in for the Holgate Tigers. Sapp allowed 2 runs last inning, looking to do better here against the last 2 batters of the Holgate lineup. As a swing and miss there brings it to 0-1. That one's fouled over the Bomber dugout. Sapp ahead early. 0-2. That's how we started the last inning. He was up 0-2. Came back to a full count and then gave up a rocket out into the outfield. Breaking ball called strike 3. Great pitch by Sapp to start this one off. Strikeout looking.
The batter, second baseman, number 6, Wyatt Meyer.
Now the number 9 hitter. Love to retire both of these before you flip that lineup if you're Sapp. Missed just a little inside there, ball 1. That one in there, called strike. 1-1. Just joining us, Holgate put up 2 runs in the top of the first as that one misses low. That's where we find our score, 2-0. We're here in the top of the second, 1 out. Called strike 2. Sapp finding it here against the bottom of the order. 2-2 on Meyer. Big leg kick there, breaking ball, misses. Just outside, off the glove of Stance. So now to be full count. That one's hammered into right center field. Rada ball over there, camped out under it, and makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 26, Grady Hoffer.
Grady Hoffer, the leadoff man, batting left-handed here for the Tigers. Put one off the wall in his first plate appearance. As Brian Moore adjusts the outfield, that one to Stanky at second. Throw over, easy play there to go 1, 2, 3. As the Holgate Tigers are retired in order, they lead it 2-0. Bomber half of the second inning coming up here in about 60 seconds.
Leading off for the Bombers, in the top of the bottom of the second, the left fielder, number 5, Corbin Olds.
Bomber offense had a little life in the bottom of the first, but Corbin Olds looking to get it started here in the bottom of the second for the Bombers. As he watches one outside, ball 1. They're behind 2-0 after a great offensive first inning by the Tigers. Peck deals. That one fouled back out behind. It'll be 1-1. Corbin Olds batting a .343, solid average, especially for the back half of the lineup. Called strike 2 on the fastball there from Peck. Peck pretty good there in the first inning, didn't give up too much, just one walk. Avoided the leadoff walk as Olds hammers that one to short. Gloved by Becker. Throw got him in time as Olds is retired. Good play there by Zach Becker.
The batter, the catcher, number 27, Caden Stance.
Now Stance will climb in here in the bottom of the second. One away to face Vincent Peck. He struck out 2 in the first inning. Already retired the first hitter here in the second. As Stance lays off that one. It'll be 1-0. That one's up and out of play. Be 1-1. Peck certainly works very slowly so far in this one. Slow wind up. See him kicking around the dirt a little bit before the pitch. Batters are on his time here today. Slow wind up, and that one misses outside. It'll be 2-1. Again, maybe pitching going to struggle with the field conditions as well as the runners and fielders. Seems like he kicks around the dirt about every pitch. Stance gets out of the way of a breaking ball. It'll be 3-1. Again, it's every pitch. His landing foot, he's kicking dirt in that hole. Got to think it might even make it rougher for tomorrow's game. As Stance is now on with ball 4 with one away.
Now batting right fielder, number 24, Parker Moyer.
Parker Moyer, the freshman, now up to hit for the Bombers. If I'm not mistaken, this might be his first start of the year out in right field. So good to see him getting some time. Stance, big lead at first. Pickoff attempt sends him diving back in time. Seen Parker in a couple pinch hitting situations. He's done well. He bats an even 500 as he squares to bunt, but pulls back as that one was inside. Like I said, he's batting an even 500. Only had 5 plate appearances. But he's been good for the Bombers so far this year. Stance, another half step on his lead. As Moyer again squares the bunt, but pulls back as that pitch is in there high. So it'll be 2-0. One out. Curious to see if Moyer again gets the bunt sign from head coach Brian Moore down there at third. He does. Pulled back, called strike. Stance steals anyway, and he'll be there in time. Might have been intentional there as Stance, great jump. Now Parker might get the hit away sign as he's got a 2-1 count. Stance now with a stolen base stands on second. A good lead out there as Moyer watches one. Called strike 2. So it'll be 2-2 on the freshman. That right fielder extremely shallow. As that's called strike 3. Sat him down. Oh, that one might have been a little bit high. Big zone here today. Now
batting the second baseman, number 11, Carter Stanky.
So now there'll be 2 outs for the number 9 hitter for the Bombers. Carter Stanky batting a .276 out of that last spot in the lineup. As Stance takes off to third, called strike 1. I think the Bombers are definitely starting to time Peck up. I mean, he's getting in the same routine every single time. Bomber runners are paying attention. That should be automatic bases until he switches that up. He'll go from the windup here. Stance stands on third. Carter Stanky at the plate. Cut and miss there. He'll be behind 0-2. Bombers behind 2-0. If they can scratch this one across, that'd be great for their offense here in the bottom of the second. Carter Stanky behind 0-2. Missed outside. Ball 1. I will say Carter doesn't have the highest average on the team, but it seems like timely hitting is his thing. He's come up big in big spots, especially with runners on. Interested to see what he does here with a runner on third. Pops that one. It's going to be foul. First baseman ranging back and off his glove. Did not get under it. Tried to reach out with one hand and grab that one. Couldn't come up with it. So new life here for Carter Stanky. As I was saying, it just seems like you put him in a position where he's got runners on, maybe late in the game, your team's down. He's been coming up with good hits. Just finding ways to get on. It's an awesome thing to see, especially out of your 9 hitter. He can flip it to the top here, maybe score a run. That'd be great for the Bombers. But he's down, called strike 3. Big zone today, but it's been consistent. Bombers need to adjust.
Holgate 2, Eden 0.
That is their 4th strikeout so far through 2. Holgate leads it 2-0. We're headed to the top of the 3rd inning.
Leading off in the top of the 3rd for the Tigers, number 23, Zach Becker.
Kyler Sapp struggled a little in the 1st inning, surrendering 2 runs, but looked lots better in the bottom of the 2nd. Retired the Holgate batters in order as he starts there with a called strike. Hopefully he can find it here and start rolling. Becker had a single, infield single, if I'm not mistaken, as he's now behind 0-2. I think Sapp might think high fastball here. Breaking ball is hit hard to short. Owens fields it. Throw to first in time. A little nervous there. The reason Zach Becker got on first time was Owens sat back on a ball, did not charge, and couldn't make the throw in time.
Now batting number 21, Austin Medina.
He sits back again there, but had the arm strength to throw out Becker. They'll be one away here in the top of the 3rd inning. Big swing and miss there. Sapp cranking up the heat on a high fastball there. comes back with a breaking ball that misses a little inside, maybe a little high. It'll be 1-1. Medina had a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Sapp working in a groove here. Fires a good strike, good bottom corner there. So he's working quickly now. Breaking ball in the dirt. He did not go, says the field umpire. Lucky for the Bombers, because that one skipped off the mask of Caden Stantz. Definitely would have yielded a base runner there had he gone. Definitely held up, though. I don't think he was even close to coming around. Sapp working quickly now, 2-2. High fastball drilled into right field. Parker Moyer and Max Radeball converging. Max Radeball, the one to come on to make the grab. Very sure-handed center fielder out there. He's had a great year defensively.
The batter, number 18, Vincent Peck.
Now the pitcher for the Tigers hammered a ground ball in between second and first base last time at the plate. There's another fastball swinging and miss. Sapp really starting to make these hitters swing and miss. Just took an inning to warm up, as it seems. He's got 2 outs here as he steps off. Sapp likes to work quickly. You'll notice a high leg kick as breaking ball in there, called strike 2. He's ahead 0-2 again. Last time he went off speed with the 0-2. See what he does here. It's a fastball. Good job by Peck to foul that one back out of play. Sapp should have put that one a little higher out of the reach of Peck. Try to induce a swing and miss. 0-2. We'll do it again here. That one sky high in the infield. Sapp going to take it himself, and he'll retire the Holgate batters in order for the second inning in a row. Holgate still leads 2-0 as the Bombers, top of the order, due up when we come back in the bottom of the third inning.
Leading off for the Bombers in the bottom of the third, number 8, Max Radeball.
Be the second time through the order for the Bomber lineup as the leadoff man. Max Radeball climbs in. Bombers are behind 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. As he watches one low and outside, Radeball walked his last time at the plate. He would end up getting thrown out at second on kind of an odd play as he watches one. It was a fly ball out to right field. He just kind of had to hold up, and then eventually the right fielder was not able to make the catch, but made the throw to second to get him out. That one skips in the dirt. That'll be 3 straight balls from Peck. Rate a ball close to his second walk of the afternoon. You got to think taken here if you're the leadoff man and your team behind. Taking all the way. That's ball 4. So 2 walks so far for rate a ball. Stolen base threat for sure.
The batter, number 20, Christian Owens.
Interesting, last time rate a ball walked, Owens was given the bunt signal. Attempted a few times before swinging away. He bunts here, pulls back, rate a ball to second. Great throw. Not in time. Rate a ball in there with a stolen base. It was a good defensive play. Rate a ball just too quick there. As rate a ball notches his 14th stolen base of the year. Owens now certainly swinging away. Hammers that one over the head of second baseman. Rate a ball being waved around third. Throw coming in, not going to be in time. No throw home, and the Bombers are on the board. Great RBI single by Christian Owens. Put that one over the head of the second baseman.
Now batting, number 10, Kyler Sapp.
Great timely hitting by Owens. So Kyler Sapp now, he singled in his first plate appearance. Throw over, doesn't get Owens in time, able to walk it back. Score now, Tigers lead 2-1. Nobody away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. As Owens takes off, Sapp taking all the way, no problem. He rounds it, and he'll stay there. That ball got behind the catcher. I think the Bombers have definitely timed up Peck. He's doing the same thing every single time. I mean, he's coming set for the same amount of time, hardly checks the runners. We've seen a few throw-overs. But, I mean, if you got a pretty good bet if he comes set for more than 2 seconds, you can take off. Sapp hammers that one. Fair down the third base line. Owens is waved around. That'll score. Sapp to second. No throw. Good RBI double by Kyler Sapp. Ties this one at 2. Great hit there as we'll now see a mound visit for the Tigers. I mean, that one just squeaked by third base, got down the line, and it was a far run for Stallnacker out there in left field. Sapp able to advance to second, Owens to score, and now we'll be tied 2-2. Nobody out still as Kyler Sapp stands on second base, the designated hitter. Braden Worley at the plate, so no pitching change. Vincent Peck will stay in the game. I thought he's pitched well so far. I mean, he gave up a walk and 2 hits in this inning.
Number 4, Braden Worley.
But able to work around some runners in the first 2 innings. Maybe just wanted to talk some strategy, did the Holgate coach. Kyler Sapp, another stolen base threat, maybe. As that one's in there, called strike 1 on Worley. Thought maybe the coach went out there to tell Peck to mix it up a little bit, but it looked to me like he did the exact same thing. Interested to see if Kyler Sapp is keen to that and takes advantage of it and walks down to third on this one. And he does. Takes off to third, no throw. They're on to him. I mean, they are locked in. He needs to mix it up, or this is just going to – it's too easy for the Bomber runners. I mean, you don't have to have speed when you've got him timed up like this. So now Braden Worley with a chance. He's got a 1-1 count. Sapp stands on third. Nobody away. We're tied at 2 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That one called strike 2. Big zone behind the plate. I think it's been consistent either way, but big zone, especially high. As Peck shakes off the signal from Hartman behind the plate. He deals. That one's in the dirt. Great block by Holden Hartman. Stops Sapp from scoring. Braden Worley, 2-2. Designated hitter, has been hot lately. See if he can take advantage. Struck out in his first plate appearance. See what he does here. Peck fires. Worley watches that one, called strike 3. So he'll be down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting number 3, Corbin Chrisman.
Corbin Chrisman, a victim of the big zone last time he was at the plate. He got rung up on a called third strike. There'll be one out now as he tries to score Sapp from third. Sapp stealing home. The bunt is foul. Little safety squeeze there. Sapp taking off. I mean, why not? When you got the pitcher timed up like that, Corbin Chrisman, he puts that one down anywhere in play. Sapp scoring no problem. Confusion might even lead to Chrisman scoring or ending up on first base. Austin Medina, the first baseman, in on the grass. Chrisman takes strike 2. So he's behind 0-2 now. With 2 strikes, the corners back up to their normal playing depth. There's no threat of a bunt now. Chrisman awaits the 0-2. Hammered that one into left field. Foul ball. Just foul, had to be. Couldn't see it from the box, but just the reaction of the crowd, you could tell that one had to have been close. So Chrisman still 0-2 count here, looking to take the lead. If he puts this one in play with one out, I would think Sapp's going to score no matter what. Infield at normal depth for the Tigers. Peck deals. Chrisman puts it in play up the middle. That'll score Kyler Sapp from third. Great job by Corbin Chrisman on an 0-2 count. Just put that one in play. Found a good spot right up the middle. It's 3-2. Bombers take the lead.
The batter number 5, Corbin Olds.
Corbin Olds grounded out in his first plate appearance. He's up now with a runner on first. Has a throw over, not able to get Chrisman in time. If I was a betting man, I'd have to think Corbin Chrisman is going to take off. His baseball IQ pretty good. I think he'll have the pitcher timed up. But we have a mound visit from Holden Hartman. I don't know if he's getting in his pitcher's ear about mixing it up a little. So interested to see what is going to transpire here. I would think at some point the Holgate team is going to have to let their pitcher know, mix it up. Martinez really far in on the grass at third. Looked like, yeah, a pitch out there. Again, Martinez playing a couple steps in on the grass at third. Medina holds Chrisman on at first. I mean, that third baseman's in close now as he hits that one to short off the glove of Becker. Corbin Chrisman coming to third. Good jump there by Corbin Chrisman. I mean, the shortstop, Becker, kind of flipped his glove there, and it came off the end of it, and it just took kind of forever for the center fielder to come in and get that one. So now there'll be runners on the corners with one away. Caden Stantz now at the plate.
Batter number 27, Caden Stantz.
Good awareness by Corbin Chrisman to advance to third on that one. You know, that one almost could have went for a double play. It was a hard hit ball, but it ends up with runners on the corners with one out still here in the third. As Olds takes off, no throw down to second. So he'll be in there with a stolen base. Now great opportunity for the Bomber catcher to bring in a couple runs here. So now the Tigers bring their infield in. Everybody's on the grass with exception of the second baseman. As Stance watches a ball outside, it'll be 2-0. Tigers trying to prevent maybe a run from scoring here as the Bombers have scored 3. Now they lead 3-2. We're in the bottom of the third inning, 1 away. Caden Stance awaits the 2-0. Hits that one hard in between second and third. That'll score Chrisman. Old's getting rounded. The throw from left field, not going to be in time. And now Stance stands on second. Throw got away from the catcher and the pitcher who converged on it at home. So that'll be a 2 RBI single for Caden Stance. Great piece of hitting there. Not a terribly hard hit ball, but got through the infield and will score 2. Bombers now up 5-2.
The batter, number 24, Parker Moyer.
So now Parker Moyer with a runner in scoring position comes to the plate. He struck out looking last time at the plate. Caden Stance, the runner on second. And if I know him, he's got to be timed up to the pitcher too. I would not be surprised if he takes off to third. And the pickoff attempt, not going to be in time. It seems that Vincent Peck, he'll throw over at you once. Haven't seen a throw twice so far today. If I'm Caden Stance, I'm taking off on this one for sure. As he comes set now, holds for a second. There it was again. He's still not mixing it up. I'm honestly kind of surprised Stance didn't take off on that one. Moyer cut on and missed there. He's behind 0-1. Now he'll come set again and check the runner twice. Stance goes. That one over the head of the third baseman. Great jump by Stance on the steal. He will be in to score. Parker Moyer now stands on first with an RBI single. It'll be 6-2 as we get another mound visit from the Holgate Tigers. Bombers have plated all 6 of their runs in this inning. Everything seeming to working out well. Putting the ball in play, running the base as well as Peck hands off the ball. Looks like maybe the right fielder, Grady Hoffer, is going to come in to pitch for the Tigers. And we've just seen a great display of hitting this inning from the Bombers. Even better, I would say, display of base running. And it will be Grady Hoffer, the left-hander, who will now begin to warm for the Tigers. We'll step away for a couple minutes and be back when he's ready to go. Bombers 6, Tigers 2, bottom of 3. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for Holgate, number 26, Grady Hoffer.
So
Batting
Grady.
for the Bombers, number 11, Carter Stanky.
Grady Hoffer now on a lefty. That's kind of rare so far this season. Not sure the Bombers have faced a left-handed pitcher at home, at least the games I've been to. As Stanky squares the bunt, pops that one in the air, and not able to get there, but he throws him out at first. Parker Moyer to third, and he's going to come all the way around and score. Not how they drew it up, certainly, but the great speed by Parker Moyer scores anyway. Stanky popped that bunt up. Great diving attempt by Hartman off of his glove.
Max Radeball.
And then the throw down to first got Stanky, so there'll be 2 outs. But Moyer, great jump, rounded, came all the way around the bases on an overthrow to score. So now it's 7-2 Bombers. So now Max Radeball digs in for the 3rd time today. 2 walks so far. Really hasn't seen anything to hit. As he cuts on a breaking ball way inside. He's kicking himself for that one. It'll be 1-1. 2 outs, 7-2. Bombers have scored all 7 of their runs here in the bottom of the 3rd. That one called strike 2. So now it'll be 1-2 on Radeball. Hoping to keep this offensive barrage in the bottom of the 3rd going for the Bombers. As he stays alive there. Might have been a breaking ball. Fouled that one off. Batting .469 is Radeball, looking to add to that total here. Watches one high. Good spot there if you're Hoffer to put that one. It's 2-2. That one misses outside off the glove of Hartman. Count will now go to full. Got to think just bringing in the lefty to the game is going to slow the Bombers down on the bases. They've really done a good job of taking advantage while the righty was in, but now sure to be a different mindset with a lefty on the mound. Swung on and missed there. Radeball, the throw over the head of the first baseman. Good job by Vincent Peck to be there to back it up. So Radeball, after the strikeout, reaches on the error of a throw from Hartman.
The batter, number 20, Christian Owens.
But it will keep the inning alive for Christian Owens. Radeball, a couple stolen bases so far. Now dealing with a lefty. Throw coming over, not in time. Radeball ready for that one. Say anything about the Holgate pitching today, as they've thrown at about every single runner today. Have not had a successful pickoff attempt, but keeping them honest. Owens showed bunt there. This will be the 3rd time we've seen this. Owens squares the bunt just to kind of protect Radeball as he takes off to second. Definitely think that's probably going to happen here as he takes off to square the throw. Good throw. Can't be gloved by Becker. Great throw there by Hartman, but shortstop not able to come up with it. Radeball in for his 15th stolen base of the season. So Owens faces an 0-1 count as he takes inside, ball 1. Radeball on second with 2 outs. Owens skies that one down the right field line. First base and right field going back for it. That was foul by about 6 inches. Fell to the ground. Tough play, just tough spot for that one to fall for the Holgate defense. but it gets down foul. Bombers have built a 7-2 lead here in the bottom of the third. Holgate struggling to get that third out. Owens at the plate facing a 1-2 from Hoffer. As he turns to check on Radeball, but nobody home to throw to. Owens hammers that one into center field. High fly ball. Center field, left field converging, and the center fielder made the grab. Good stumbling grab there. So the Bombers end Vincent Peck's
After
day.
3 innings, Eden 7, Holgate 2.
On the mound, he went 2 1/3, gave up 7 hits, 7 runs, walked 3, struck out 5. Bombers now with a commanding lead of 7-2 will head to the top of the fourth.
Leading off for Holgate in the top of the fourth, number 54, Isaiah Martinez.
So Kyler Sapp finding his stride the last 2 innings, hoping to keep that going here. That one right back to him, off his glove, able to collect it. Plenty of time, throws over to Brand at first. And 1 pitch, 1 away here in the top of the 4th inning.
The batter, number 10, Matt Healy.
So good job there by Kyler Sapp to collect himself after kind of deflected that one off of his glove. Had plenty of time to retire Martinez at first. As he fires a first pitch strike there, as he has done many times today. Good job of starting on top. Be Matt Healy at the plate for the Tigers. He fouls one out of play down the right sideline. He had a near perfect bunt last time at the plate that scored one of the Tigers' runs in this one. So it'll be 7-2. Bombers are in front, trying to protect that lead here in the top of the 4th inning. Beautiful day here at G. Ken Adams Field. As that one's called, strike 3, sat him down. Kyler Sapp really starting to heat up in this one.
Now batting number 11, Holden Hartman.
Hartman went down on strikes his last time at the plate. 1 of 3 strikeouts for Sapp so far on the day. Again, first pitch called, strike 1. Right-hander is feeling it today for the Bombers. Got off to a slow start in that first. Has been excellent ever since. That one misses a little high. Seems like that velocity's even picked up just a tad. Seems to be throwing harder than he was early. Good thing to see. Another great fastball. Blew it by him. It'll be 1-2. Working quickly here. Breaking ball. Just missed inside. 2-2. Good pitch there. 2 outs here quick in the top of the 4th. Called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down again for Sapp. Bombers looking to add to that 7-2 lead as we head to the home half of the 4th inning. Good game going here for the Bombers.
Now pitching for Holgate, number 21, Austin Medina.
So Medina, going to come in relief.
Off for the Bombers. In the bottom of the 4th, number 10, Kyler Sapp.
So that ends Hoffer's day. He went 2/3 of an inning, struck out 1, was not responsible for any of the runs the Bombers scored last inning. So it will be Medina. Now back to a right-handed pitcher for the Tigers. Kyler Sapp looking to help himself as he is now up to bat. That one back foul off of the net. Sapp, a single and a double so far in this one. Couple RBIs as he fouls that one back. So now he's behind 0-2 to open up the bottom of the 4th here. Medina working slowly out of the windup. That one's hit on the ground towards short. Gloved and thrown off target. Sapp going to run to second. Error on the throw by Becker. So Kyler Sapp reaches on the error. So Bombers 7, Tigers 2 in this Buckeye Border Conference matchup.
Batter number 4, Braden Worley.
Braden Worley now at the plate. That one's hammered into center field, sky high, camped out under it, and makes a catch. Sapp tagging from second. He's going to get there in time, popping up after the slide. So Braden Worley advances the runner. They'll now be one away here in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting number 3, Corbin Chrisman.
Stage is set now for Corbin Chrisman. His last time up, he laced a single to score 2 runs, if I'm not mistaken. Now chance to score Kyler Sapp from third. Huge lead by Sapp. Misses just a little high there. Ball 1. Gets the signs from head coach Brian Moore. And he will dig in. It was an attempt of a safety squeeze last time. Couldn't get it down, and we'll see it here again. Chrisman lays it down. Perfect. Sapp will score. Corbin Chrisman retired at first, but did an excellent job the second time around there. Well executed there by the Bombers. They jump out to an 8-2 lead on the sacrifice bunt by Corbin Chrisman. Well done.
Batter number 5, Corbin Olds.
The old adage of get them on, get them over, and get them in. Exactly what the Bombers did there. Corbin Olds hammers one into the gap in right center. That's going to be 2 bases for him. As he slides in safely, no throw. Corbin Olds, a shot out into right center. So it's 2 outs here for the Bomber catcher, Caden Stantz.
Now batting number 27, Caden Stantz.
He's had a good day so far, a walk, a stolen base, and a single. As he watches called strike 1. I don't know if I'm just overthinking it, but it seems like this pitcher's doing the exact same thing the first pitcher did for the Tigers. As that one is grounded foul toward third baseman. Almost seemed like Olds was going to jump there and go, but kind of held up at the last second. So Caden Stantz behind 0-2, 2 outs. Corbin Olds, the runner at second. That golf swing there, that one's going to fall. Corbin Olds being wheeled around from third. The throw, a great throw. He's out. Great relay there by the Tigers. Good throw, put it right in front of home plate, and Corbin Olds is thrown out.
After 4 innings, Eden 8, Holgate 2.
Another single there by Stantz. Bombers not able to score. They do get 1 in that inning. It's 8-2 as Holgate looking to get their offense going once again as we head to top of 5.
Leading off for the Tigers in the top of the fifth, number 12, Wyan Stolnicker.
Kyler Sapp looking to keep the momentum rolling on the mound. He's caught fire these last 3 innings as he faces the number 8 hitter for the Tigers. He misses there low, ball 1. It's 8-2 lead for the Bombers, looking to protect that lead here in the top of the 5th inning. Swing and miss there. It's 1-1. Another schedule update for you. Tomorrow, the Bombers play host to Fairview. We'll be live streaming that game, so please join us as that one hit hard but foul down the left field line. Love for you to join us tomorrow for that game. I believe we'll also be joined by the guys over at Z1045 as they'll be broadcasting as well. 1-2 here on Stallnacker. Great breaking ball, cut on and missed. Kyler Sapp is absolutely dealing right now.
The batter, number 6, Wyatt Meyer.
Maybe just took Sapp an inning to get going, but he's been great since the first. So there'll be one away here for the number 9 hitter. Now they're swing and miss there. I still think he's throwing harder than he has been in previous innings. Seems like that velocity just keeps creeping up. That one misses a little high, but just a rocket off the arm. One and one now. Took a little bit off that one, but still got the swing and miss. It's 1-2. Sapp deals. Breaking ball, great pitch there. That one landed right in front of the catcher, but does not get Meyer to chase. The 2-2 now. High fastball, misses. Sapp seemed a little upset after that one. Hoping to not give up what would be the second walk of the day if he were to allow Myers to reach here. Called strike 3, sat him down. That's going to be the 5th strikeout for Sapp of the afternoon.
26, Grady Hoffer.
This is the batter that saw the best luck against Sapp so far today. Roped a double off the wall way back in the first inning. Great breaking ball there. Wow, perfect pitch. Called strike 1. Sapp working quickly. Another breaking ball. Cut on, tipped foul. He's ahead 0-2 now. Love to see him put this one high heat, get a big swing and miss to get out of this inning. Two away, top of 5, top of the Holgate order here. Swing and miss. 1-2-3 again. Kyler Sapp having an absolute day on the mound. Bombers trying to extend that 8-2 lead when we come back. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Leading off for Eden. In the bottom of the fifth, number 24, Parker Moyer.
So it'll be Medina again for the Tigers as he'll enter his second inning of work here. Bombers up 8-2. You'd love to see him add a couple here as Moyer takes a fastball high. Strikeout and a single for Moyer so far today. He hits a breaking ball softly to short. Gloved by the shortstop. He's safe. Wow, great play on both ends there. Great hustle by Moyer. I mean, he's got speed. He is track star. And great play by Becker.
Now batting number 11, Carter Stanky.
Great play by Becker to charge. Filled that one off to the side. Throw on the run. Accurate throw, but Moyer just too quick. So now Carter Stanky is the throw over, not in time. So great legs by Moyer. The bunt laid down by Stanky. Good bunt there. Advances the runner, no doubt. But confusion out there on the field, maybe by the umpire. Called him safe at first, then called him out. But Carter Stanky does his job nonetheless. Parker Moyer now stands on second base.
The batter, number 8, Max Radebaugh.
So you could think Moyer, if he could get a jump on this guy, he could be. That's hit directly at the second baseman to retire Radebaugh. Just hit it right to Meyer. Nothing you can do there. Good hard hit ball. But now there'll be 2 outs for Christian Owens. Moyer, big lead out there. Owens liked that one. Big cut, but foul. Owens with a couple RBIs today via the sac fly. Hits that one in the air again. It's going to be foul, but can anybody get there in time? No. Good effort by Hoffer, the first baseman, but not able to get there. I think if Owens puts this one in the grass in the outfield, Moyer is scoring. He came all the way from first base to score in the bottom of the third. Breaking ball hit toward third. Moyer stalls the throw in time to get Christian Owens. That's the quickest the Bombers have went down today. Not able to score any there, but they still lead 8-2.
Eden 8, Holgate 2.
Holgate trying to get the offense rolling as we head to the top of the 6th.
Leading off for Holgate in the top of the sixth, number 23, Zach Becker.
Not sure Kyler Sapp even needs to take any warm-up pitches after the couple innings he's had here. He's just caught fire. Looking to keep that going here in the top of the sixth inning. Breaking ball misses a little inside. Ball one. Sapp looking to protect that 8-2 lead that the Bombers have built over the Tigers here in this one. Fastball. Taken for strike one. Zach Becker watches one outside, ball two. Now Sapp works quickly, 2-1. Misses that one a little low. It'll be 3-1. Trying to avoid a leadoff walk here. That one's hit hard towards Stankius. Second, glove down, got it. Flip to Brandt at first. And there'll be one away. Good job by Sapp to fire a strike there. So there'll be one out now.
The batter, number 21, Austin Medina.
Third time through the order for the Tigers. They're hoping that's the lucky number 3. Get some of their hitters going here. Got a tall task against the right-hander Sapp. He fires strike high. Ball one. Kicks now in there, called strike one. He's working extremely fast. I mean, that ball's back to him, and he's right back on the rubber. As that was a foul ball, hit the end of the bat. Unfortunate break there for Medina. Could have probably turned into a hit by pitch there if he got the bat down. Certainly wouldn't have been a strike. But now he's behind 1-2. Sapp high leg kick. Breaking ball. Missed upstairs. 2-2 now. Missed that one just a little outside. Count now goes to full. Been good so far. Not allowing but one walk in this one. Payoff pitch here. In there, swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting number 18, Vincent Peck.
Be the 8th strikeout of the day for Kyler Sapp. As Peck now comes to the plate. He's got one of the 3 hits for the Tigers today as he watches one a little outside. Ball one. Sapp has been doing a real good job of starting on top, but maybe struggling to find it early in the count this inning. That one doesn't get the call there, 2-0. Kicks and fires. That one in there. He got that call. 2-1 now. Sapp up to 81 pitches so far in this one. That one's hammered in between second and short and third, sorry. And that will end the streak. Kyler Sapp had retired 14 batters in a row without allowing a single base runner. But Vincent Peck brings an end to that streak.
Now batting number 54, Isaiah Martinez.
It's extremely impressive from Kyler Sapp to sit down 14 hitters in a row. A lot of those being strikeouts, a couple soft ground outs. Now he's got a runner on first with 2 away. That ball misses high. Throw gets over Sapp's head. Good job by Stanky to be there to back that one up. It's 8-2, Bombers. Here in the top of the 6th, wind picking up a little bit. Temperature starting to go down as the sun is being hidden by some clouds. Sapp misses that one. 2-0. Hate to jinx him here. Seems like he's taken a little bit off it here in the top of the 6th. His pitch count nearing 85 now. Working quickly, just kind of struggling to find the zone. This is probably the first 3-0 count he's been in so far today. With 2 outs, you'd really love to see him battle back and get this one here. Coming set, taking his time now. Missed that one. 4-pitch walk. Second walk of the afternoon. So there'll be runners on first and second for Matt Healy. As now Tanner Sanders, I believe the pitching coach for the Bombers, comes to talk to Sapp. Good time to break in here, give him a chance to settle down maybe. Can't imagine they're going to be taking him out of this one. Both walks Sapp surrendered are to Isaiah Martinez. So Sanders heads back to the dugout infield, back to their spots. I think that was a good call there by the Bomber coaching staff. Just
number 10, Matt Healy.
Just to go out and slow him down. Try to get this last out of the 6th. Vincent Peck stands on second. Isaiah Martinez on first. Matt Healy, the batter. He bunted in a run and struck out so far today. Short lead, second from Peck. Swing and half swing and miss. Maybe a foul ball there off of catcher. It'll be 0-1. I'd have to think if Sapp is able to get the third out here, he will probably finish it out in the 7th. Now he comes set, checks the runner at second. It's in there, strike one. Seemed like he picked up the velocity a little on that one. 0-2 now. Christian Owens calling for it at second. Now he backs off. Great breaking ball. City went around. Kyler Sapp gets out. Holgate strands 2. They're still behind 8-2. Bombers come up to bat here in the bottom of the 6th when we come back.
Leading off for Eden. In the bottom of the 6th, number 10, Kyler Sapp.
So Sapp at the plate. Little action in the Bomber bullpen is Christian Owens up and warming. Sapp fouls that one back. 0-1. Owens, probably the number 2 for the Bombers so far this year. Only one game yet this week, plenty of arms. But you'd love to see him still be available for tomorrow. As that's called strike 2 on a breaking ball. Sapp behind 0-2. Bombers play host to 6th ranked in the state Division 6 Fairview Apaches tomorrow night at 5. We'll be here. Tune into the stream once again. Breaking ball in the dirt there. Sapp not fooled. Welcome a great opponent. Fairview had an absolute duel with Montpelier earlier this season. Handed Montpelier their first loss. Be an exciting one tomorrow night. Swing and miss by Kyler Sapp. Rare swing and miss there for him. He'll be down on strikes. 1 away.
Now batting for Eden, number 14, Lane Brandt.
Lane Brandt a chance to hit for himself here. He had a DH. Braden Worley so far in this one. He hits that one hard to second base, but throw over there in time to retire him. 1 pitch, 1 strike. Maybe off the end of the bat, that one kind of rang the ears there. He's one you'd like to see get going in this season.
Batter number 3, Corbin Chrisman.
He's the only left-handed hitter for the Bombers. Corbin Chrisman now at the plate watches a good breaking ball in there, called strike 1. Medina, his 3rd inning of work here, seems to have found that off-speed pitch. Could not find the strike zone there on that one. Maybe a little low, perhaps. It'll be 1-1. Bombers lead 8-2. We're in the bottom of the 6th here in this BBC matchup with Holgate. That one misses outside, 2-1. Bombers put this one away here. They'll finish with a very respectable season in the BBC. Probably end up 2nd. As Chrisman fouls that one, first baseman ranging over, makes the grab, and the Bombers are down in order. 3 outs away in this one. They lead it.
6 innings in the books. Eden 8, Holgate 2.
They lead it 8-2, 3 outs away. Sapp back out on the rubber, hoping to close this one down. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Leading off for Holgate in the top of the 7th, number 9, Izzy Resendez.
Resendez, pinch hitter for the Holgate Tigers here in the top of the 7th. Bombers with an 8-2 lead. As that one's put in place, fielded by Sapp. He's got to hurry and makes the great play there, fielding his position. So they'll be 2 outs away from putting this one away. A defensive change for the Bombers. Zane Oberlin now out in left field, replacing Corbin Olds.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 17, Brock Veerhoff.
But Brian Moore chooses to stick with his ace here. He's already passed that 75 pitch limit, so might as well keep him rolling here. He fires that strike low. Ball one. Saw some action out in the bullpen in the bottom half of the last inning. Sapp out there again. Chrisman charging hard. Fumbles with it, throws it over, and they'll be 2 away. Now just 1 out away from ending this one are the Bombers.
The batter, number 6, Wyatt Meyer.
So it'll be Wyatt Meyer now, the number 9 hitter for the Tigers, as they are down to their last out. That one bounces off of stance, gets behind the plate. 1-0. Kyler Sapp an out away from a spectacular day on the mound. Keep it here. Once the game's over, we'll recap the game as well as give you a schedule update for the rest of the week. That one's fouled back out of play. Take a look at the rest of the week and what next week has in store for the Bombers. Full slate of games. The 1-1 from Sapp. Low, ball 2. Sapp been really good all day. I mean, he really caught fire through innings 2 through 5. He looked untouchable. In that stretch, retired 14 in a row. Looked like he showed a little signs of fatigue last inning, giving up a hit and a walk, but can't be upset with that if you're the Bomber coaching staff. That one's in there, called strike 2. We've got a full count with 2 outs now. Sapp trying to end this one. He deals. The payoff pitch is low and outside. That'll surrender the 3rd walk of the day for Sapp. All signs say he's going to keep going in this one.
Now batting number 26, Grady Hoffer.
So the lineup will flip for the 4th time here for the Tigers. Big swing and miss there on strike 1. Sapp now checking the runner over at first. Not a huge lead. He deals the 1-0. That one's hit hard up the middle to Owens. He'll glove it. Step on the bag at second, and the Bombers are going to win this one. 8-2 over the Holgate Tigers. They'll finish
your final score,
the BBC play.
8. Holgate 2. With the win, Eden goes to 8-6 on the season and 6-1 in the BBC. Eden's next game will be tomorrow versus state-ranked Fairview. First pitch, 5 o'clock. Have a safe trip home, folks.
As you heard there, the Bombers play host to Fairview. We'd love if you would join us again. We will be live streaming that game as 6th-ranked Fairview comes to town. A couple of home games next week, Tuesday with Swanton, Thursday with Camden, and then Friday with Wauseon. We'll be streaming those games as well. Just a recap of the day, Kyler Sapp has to get the nod for this one. He went all 7, gave up only 4 hits, 2 runs, walked 3, struck out 9. He retired 14 hitters in a row in the middle of the game. I think got off to a rough start, allowing those 2 runs in the first inning, and he was excellent after that. Bombers tallied 9 total hits, and they put up 8 runs. They'll move to 8-6 on the year. Holgate falls to 3-4. Most importantly, Bombers finish their BBC slate at 6-1. Join us here again at 5 o'clock again tomorrow for a game with Fairview. Thank you and have a good night.